Hello everyone, it's time to share the new macros for patch 6.2 that just launched, the new 3-star recipes. Now, let's go through my stats first. So, the craftsmanship requirement was 3,700. So, that meant that I had to do my tool melts a little bit differently. So, I went for these. I will go through my melts. Link in the video description when Teamcraft goes back. Teamcraft is not working as of right now. Maybe it's because of the new patch, but just use the melts. Just use the video like pulse on each piece of gear that I go through. So everything else is the same. It's just the tools that I had to redo a little bit differently. This way I don't have to use the calamari food. If you have the calamari food and want to use that, you can ignore the melts, just use the previous patch. You don't need to change anything from... If you followed my melts from the previous patch, you don't need to change anything if you're using calamari food. But fishing for that is kind of annoying, so I decided to just change my melts and go with the chai food as usual. Alright, so those are the melts. Currently I have the food popped up. It's this one. The chai food that I've been using since the beginning of Endwalker, basically. I prefer more control to reduce the amount of HQ mats needed over using the calamari for more craftsmanship. Alright, for cheap melts I will do that later. I will do a different melt for that. I might end up having to use the calamari food for the cheap melts, but I will try to do it without as well there. Alright, so those are the stats with the chai food. 651 CP, craftsmanship 3705, control 3818. No specialist equipped. Alright, let's start with the 35 durability macro. Here's macro number 1. You can always HQ. I've done like over 20 of these. I haven't seen a single one that didn't 100%. So I don't think it will fail in that. And when you're crafting the 75 durability, sorry, the 70 durability, if you're HQing the Alkaias, you're getting 3 per recipe. I think that's my preferred one to HQ, just to reduce the amount of HQ materials you have to do. So that Tricks of the Trade is there to prevent Bairagot's Blessing going off on poor condition, basically. There you go, 100%. That's why that Tricks of the Trade is there. If it doesn't go off, it says fail to execute, don't worry about it. That just means you didn't need it. Alright. Now for the 70 durability, let's do another one as trial synthesis, because I want to see how much quality I'm missing. Hopefully we don't get good conditions to ruin the test. I wish they would add that to trial synthesis. You could trial with different amount of HQ mats. That should be something they should add in the future. Anyway. So, so let's do macro number 1 here. That final appraisal is future proof. You don't need it right now. You can remove it if you want. But I just put it there for 6.3 when we get better crafter gear. That way the craft doesn't finish early. Right now you can remove it if you want it. It's just for future proofing. Alright, and macro number 2. Let's see how much quality we are missing right now. We're missing like 1.1k. Oh, Tricks of the Trade went. What was? No, that was Observe, not Tricks of the Trade. Alright. Observe, Focus, Synthesis. Alright, so it's like 1. I will. Let's say 2k quality just to be on the safe side. Start with 2k quality at the beginning of the craft. Let's do another one actually. Let's do another one. Let's see how we get. And then I'll do a real craft after with materials. The previous one didn't have Byregots on good condition, but we might have gotten good condition before. On the advanced touch, maybe? I have to do hundreds of crafts to see exactly the minimum amount of SQ mats, because each craft is different depending on good conditions that you get. This time we ended up with 10.6k, we need 2k quality. Okay, minimum 2k quality at the start of the craft. I need some end wood, I have it at the retainer. Excuse me. I have it, I just need to take it out. Just recording this on the fly, it's day 1 of patch, so... Alright, let's see. That's too much, that's too much. 3k quality, let's say 3k quality. I think we should reach 100% with this one. Obviously, if you want 100% to the core, ensure it. Yeah, just use more HQ mats to safe guarantee it. I should also add that Tricks of the Trade. I will have it in the macro page. That Tricks of the Trade should be there. I don't have it there, I forgot to put it in my game. But copy the macro from the web page. It does have the Tricks of the Trade there. Before Great Strikes. That will prevent, just like the 35 durability, that will prevent Byregots on poor condition, basically. Alright, macro number 2 now. Wow, we overkill it, 100% easy. So, you guys can do some testing of your own, how much HQ at the start you can get away with this amount of control, 3818. For now, I would say be at 3k just to be safe. And don't forget the Tricks of the Trade. I forgot to add it myself on my own macro. I'll just add it now. It's in the macro page as well, so you don't have to worry about it. Basically, that Tricks of the Trades before the Great Strikes. Yeah, just add it there. Should be good to go. Alright, so there you have the macros. Hope you found it helpful. If you did, please like, favorite, subscribe, share the video and all that good stuff. Appreciate all the support, especially liking the video will help with the YouTube algorithm. So, even disliking it, if you didn't like it, be sure to dislike. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.